a very long sermon, but if you want, just go the whole synagogue here. So whatever you want to do, you can keep. You don't want to. It's all family here, so it really depends on your own.
It's getting bad.
This is a safe place for kids.
Wait, let me move my.
Two knapsacks.
Takes a lot to get these two anywhere.
Food, diaper, sleep sack.
Yeah, it's process.
Lincoln is so interested. Look at that. He's ready. He's got full attention here. All right. I'm so happy to have everyone here. I'm just going to give you some logistics before we get started. First of all, this is Congregation Shir Shalom. For those of you that haven't been here before, we have our ark with our Torahs back here. We have a Holocaust memorial on the wall, the memorial plaques along the sides, and right above my head we have a eternal light, a Ner Tamid. And these are very standard things you'll see in most synagogues. I'm standing under a chuppah. A chuppah is a marriage canopy, and this is actually a brand new one that our synagogue just had made by one of our members. It has two different sides. This one has green and purple on it, and it's beautiful. And we also have a new stand as well. So during the service, Joan and John are going to stand under here. We have a table back here with a number of important things. Something that Lincoln's going to be in charge of. This is rings, right? You're going to be in charge of that. We have wine. We're going to have 2 cups of wine during our service for a double happiness. We have a ketubah, which is a marriage certificate, which is a marriage reconsecration certificate. And we have a mazel tov glass. This is my favorite part. Now, Lincoln, pay very close attention. Your grandpa is going to break this with his foot, and you're going to hear a loud crack at the end, and we're all going to say, Mazel Tov. It's just a glass inside, though. Okay. When you come up, I'll show you so you can hold it. All right, so I think that we're ready. Are we ready? It's up to you guys. And we're going to have Joan and John stand right in front of the chuppah. And I'm going to invite, don't go underneath yet. I'm going to invite Cantor to recite the traditional melody from the Psalms about welcoming someone under the chuppah.
Beruchim habaim b'shem Adonai Beraknuchem mipid Adonai miadir hakol mibaruch hakol migadol hakol hu yivarech hechatav
Joan and John, we welcome you under your chuppah, your marriage canopy. Come under inside.
We have Lincoln carry the box up.
Yes. We are so blessed to have you here. A chuppah is, as you'll notice, open on all 4 sides. And the purpose of this is that you should always have your heart open to everyone in your family and friendship community, that you should feel the fullness, that as wherever you look out, like Abraham and Sarah in the wilderness, they looked out and they saw and they found strangers and they brought them in, and they found their family and they brought them in as well. It's also a structure that's not meant to last. We're going to take this apart afterwards. Not that marriages aren't supposed to last, but that this is what's going to stead you in hard times is your love together. And as you've seen over 39 years, you've known how to work together, how to love together, how to work together. And no matter all the situations you've been in, there's been love there. And love can hold everything in place. So we're going to begin with our first cup of wine. This cup is dedicated to these first 39 years. We're going to say a blessing over it. Wine is a symbol of happiness, and you picked out this bottle. Let's see, it's Hillborn wine, a Chardonnay. Pass that to you. I want you to think of all the moments that have come into this time, of those 39 years and more. Think about happiness and love, everything that you shared together. And everyone out there, all your recollections of the love that they have together. And I'm going to recite the blessing and the B'rei Pri Agafen in Hebrew. Blessed be the infinite, lifting up through holy celebration and awakening us to seek love and to sanctify our love through chuppah and marriage. Blessed be the infinite, making all people who dwell on earth holy through holy weddings. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. Blessed is the fruit of the vine. Amen. You can drink. L'chaim. And now share that with Joan. All right, Lincoln, we're ready for you. So I'm going to bring this down to you, and you should probably turn that way. You want to bring this up to your grandparents?
Thank you.
So we have the rings here, and these are new rings that you picked out for this occasion. And let's see, oh, look how beautiful. Okay, so which is which?
That's mine.
Okay, so why don't you take this, and Joan, what I want you to do is stick out your right forefinger, pointer, and that is supposed to be the vein that goes to your heart. And John, I want you to recite after me, Ani, Ledodi,
Ladodi,
Vidodi,
Ladodi,
Li.
Li.
I am my beloved, and my beloved is mine. Why don't you stick it not too far on John's finger? And you could put that on your ring finger now. And we're going to do the opposite now. So John, if you want to, exactly. And Joan, just recite after me. Ani,
Ani,
Ledodi,
Ladodi,
Vidodi,
Vidodi,
Li.
Li.
I am my beloved is mine. All right. And now John can stick it on his ring finger. Joan and John have chosen to offer their own reflections to each other, blessings. I'm going to give you this mic, and why don't you stand facing your family?
Do you want to go first?
It's up to you.
Go ahead, you go
Okay.
first.
My dearest Joan, it was 39 years ago that we first pledged, 39 in a couple of days, first pledged our commitment to one another, but it seems like yesterday that I was standing across from my beautiful bride. We have been through a lot together, laughter and tears and joy and sorrow, and through those times I can honestly say I've loved you every step of the way. Today I want to renew these vows and again pledge my love and life to you. Today I make a promise of my hand and of my heart, a promise of my love and devotion, a promise to provide for you and protect you, a promise to be there for you in sickness and in health. Will always think that you are perfect for me. I am here to be your supporter, your confidant, and your best friend. I have been blessed to have someone who has given me so much and taught me so much. I'm thrilled that you and I get to spend the rest of my life with you. John, I love you, and I will continue to love you for as long as I live.
We need the tissues.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot those.
Don't worry, we have tissues here. This won't be the first time at our synagogue.
Now, we all know that I'm wordier than Dad, right? Okay. I need the tissue. Thank you. To my sweetheart, John, I've known you for 43 years, and it's been 39 years since we said I do. Clearly, we have grown and changed so much since our wedding date that we are really two very different people today. Back then, we were two young and naive individuals planning to build a beautiful life together, a journey filled with love, laughter, family, travel, successful jobs, and a comfortable home, among other things. We've succeeded in these efforts despite times that were challenging, fights we had to work through, and tears that were shed. Now, though, at this point in our lives, we've embarked on a new journey, moving to Buffalo to be together with our children and grandchildren, settling into a home that we love, and developing new and different interests and friends. However, the one thing that has not changed, and in fact has only deepened, is the union that we share, knowing that we will always be there for each other, for better or for worse. I didn't take those words lightly 39 years ago, and I don't take them lightly in our vow renewal today. We were never married by a rabbi in a synagogue or under a chuppah, something I had always wished for. As we begin this new chapter of our lives, it seemed fitting to renew our vows as well. And what better place than in the temple we've joined here in Buffalo under this chuppah by our new rabbi, Rabbi Alex. You have always been a dependable and loving husband and father, and you are my best friend. We certainly were never perfect as parent or spouse, because neither role comes with an instruction book, and we made our share of errors along the way. However, we did the best we could in our roles, even when life threw us some curves. And I believe that we've come out of these situations with a stronger, more resilient relationship. I want to share the next 39 years with you, and only you, spending time with our family, doing fun things together, continuing to travel, and continuing to nurture a relationship that we've spent so much time developing over the years, making it better than ever. John, I love you so much.
Joan and John, when you arrived here in Western New York this past summer, or somewhere around that, it was such a breath of fresh air. It was clear your love from the moment that I saw you. And when Joan approached with an idea that you would like to do a marriage reconsecration with a chuppah and a rabbi, cantor, it was wonderful. How could we ever say no? 39 years is really on the cusp of the 40th year. You're starting your 40th year. And we know in our biblical tradition, 40 is the years of wandering. Now, wandering doesn't mean being lost. It means wandering, learning, growing, finding one another. That is what you have done. You have gone in different stages of your life. You've raised kids and now grandchildren. You have created a world together. As you think back 39 years ago, when you first were married, you were different people. You were young and saw the whole world in front of you. You didn't know what would unfold or how your journey would go. Now, 39 years later, you know a little bit. You've wandered, you've learned, you've grown, and that's a wonderful point. I think we should never stop celebrating our love. Our relationship, our world, everything changes all the time. We need to hold on to the people that we love so much in this world. We don't know what the future will bring in those, hopefully, 39 more years. That would, let's see, that's 78. We've had a couple people, we've had a couple people make it 80 years married. Not the normal thing, but that would be wonderful. and in health and happiness, with much love and appreciation. May your strength and vitality continue to make a difference, not only to one another, but to your extended family and community. I wish you nothing but blessings in the future, and I'm so blessed that you showed up on our doorstep not too long ago. Mazel tov. We have here something Joan and John picked out, which is it's a ketubah of sorts. It's a marriage reconsecration that says, before God, family, and friends. It has Shabbat candles, and has Jewish star, as well as lots of biblical fruits and pictures. And it says that Joan Sarah Ollendorf and John Thomas Ollendorf, are granted this 39th anniversary certificate of marriage vow renewal, honoring their marriage commitment April 14th, 1984 to April 16th, 2023. May the joy of this day follow us until time is no more. Now we're going to ask you if you're okay. You're okay to sign it? Okay. There we go. Here's the pen. So you want to get one of these lines. I love it. That's true. They met in the middle. The signature met in the middle. This is a memento, hopefully to be framed and be part of your key treasure items that you hold dear to your heart. And we are ready now for the second set of blessings, the Sheva Brachot. I'm going to invite Cantor Frank to lead us, and I'm going to pour you a little bit more wine.
Okay. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei b'riah gafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam שהכל ברא לכבודו. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם יוצר האדם. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם אשר יצר את האדם בצלמו בצלם דמות תפניתו והקים לו ממנו בניין עד היד. ברוך אתה אדוני יוצר האדם. זו שסיס ותקל הגרה בקיבוץ פניה לתוכה בשמחה. ברוך אתה אדוני משמח ציון בבניך. שמח תשמחים אהובים כשמחך יצירך בגן עדן מקדם. ברוך אתה אדוני משמח חתן וכלה. אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם אשר ברא ששון ושמחה חתן וכלה גילה רינה תישא וחדווה אהבה ואחווה שלום ורעות. גילה רינה תישא וחדווה אהבה ואחווה ושלום ורעות. מהרה אדוני אלוהינו ישמע בערי יהודה ובחוצות ירושלים.
כל ששון וכל שמחה, כל חתן וכל כלה, כל ששון וכל שמחה, כל חתן וכל כלה, כל מצלות חתנים מחופתם ונערים ממשתי נגינתם. ברוך אתה אדוני משמח חתן עם הכלה. Amen.
L'chaim, you can drink from it.
So a little bit of what I just sang. Hang on a minute. Here we go. You abound in blessings, O God. You are the source of all gladness and joy. Through your grace, we attain affection, companionship, and peace. Grant, O God, that this well-seasoned bride and groom keep growing in abiding happiness, and may there always be peace in their home, quietness and confidence in their hearts.
Amen.
Amen.
All right, we're going to offer you one of our oldest blessings, and Cantor, my favorite blessing, which is the priestly blessing. Cantor will recite the Hebrew, and I'll do the English. And we're going to surround you with love. So why don't you face both? Let's face this way. May God bless you and watch over you. May God shine God's light upon you and grant you comfort. May God lift God's face to you and grant you and all of us peace. And we say, Amen.
Amen.
All right, Lincoln, we need you for one more thing. You want to help out? I want you to hand this. You need to come up here. Show. I want you to feel this. This is the glass that your grandpa's going to break. Do you want to hand it to him?
Thank you, Lincoln.
Perfect job. Okay. All right, so we break the glass in honor of the fact that there's still brokenness in this world, and it's our obligation to fix it. We break the glass as a way of knowing this official occasion is over. So when you break that glass, what we're going to do is we're all going to say Mazel Tov. If you choose to kiss, that's the moment. So it would be break the glass, kiss, and everyone say Mazel Tov. Okay, you got it? All right.
This is the first time I've done this.
Mazel Tov!
Simen tov, mazel tov, mazel tov, simen tov, mazel tov, mazel tov, simen tov, mazel tov, simen tov, Yehilanu, 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 Urecha Yisrael, Yehilanu, Yehilanu, Urecha Yisrael, Yehilanu.
concludes our service. I think we have a champagne toast that will be coming. So we're going to go into the open area. Mazel tov.
Mazel tov.
Thank you so much.
So happy for you guys.
Thank you. Thank you.
Mazel tov.
Thank
Sure
you.
we got
Mazel
everything.
tov.
Should we share some of the wine? What do you want to do? This is a special wine for you, now that we've used it during our service. Let's bring it over there. Is it?